Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Harmonious Engineering. And we need to get the press up and running, or not press, the squeezer. Press would be a good idea too, actually. It's going to require even more steel, though. But let's go ahead and get this thing going. So, I need to get a roof on this building. Thing is, I want to put this here. Actually, not there. And there we go. 2 fluid pipes. I'm going to go 1, 2. I think this piece here will go here. We have 4 wooden barrels, and as soon as I place a block on top of these, this power line is going to break. Boom, there it goes. And that comes the fun part, right? Nope. Well, 1, wrong side. Let's try it again. Now, oh, you... Really? I want to rotate it, not break it. I don't even have my hammer on me. Oh man, I am prepared. So I found out the little prickly pears, you can actually right-click on the prickly pear itself and harvest it. But the downside of that is, well, the prickly pears don't seem to grow back. But you do actually just, it goes straight to your inventory, so you don't have to worry about losing them to, well, to a cactus. I know, right? I went ahead and basically swapped this guy around until he had Depth Strider. And then we ended up with Sweeping Edge and Fortune 3 books from him. So, if I want another Fortune pick in the future, then we're set. But Depth Strider, that was the thing I really wanted. And so much nicer now. And then I also have Sweeping Edge 3 on my sword now because, well, it's awesome. Be very, very useful. Okay. You need to rotate the other way. And doing shift doesn't do it either. All right. Let's do this then. And there. I was trying to get by without doing that for no particular reason, really. And there we go. We have ourselves our industrial squeezer. And you're going to need power. Okay, so our input is in the back over here. Output for items is here. Fluids is here. This is just a temporary setup for this machine, actually. Let me go ahead and just steal this. Since the electrodes don't break now, I'm only going to have to make 1 set, unless I want more things, more arc furnaces. All right, so let's go ahead and drop you in here, and boom. The squeezer takes an insane amount of power to run, but it is working. Right, we got 1 hop graphite. And right now I'm kind of waiting on the thing to finish up too, the coke oven. That's the word. Which we've got 25 left, and it'll be done. Now I've got a bunch of coke dust sitting here. And I need to get this thing fired up, more steel going, because we've got a stack plus I got 14 in here. So nowhere near enough. Not for making an arc furnace anyway. But, you know, it did eat up a little bit of steel to make the squeezer. Had to make some scaffolding, and I had to make the steel fences. But we've got 2 hop graphite done so far. And, you know, this is just going to go here for now. All right, well, there's our third. So I need 4 of these per electrode. There's one electrode, and I need 3 electrodes to run the arc furnace. So, yeah, we got time to wait here. And let's... The heck? Something is going on with my computer right now. And it keeps doing that to Minecraft. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so you and you for now. I've got 1 steel fence here, which is not useful for anything. Yeah, I've got treated wood sticks over here, so just grab those. So grab this, do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do another recipe. Then I'm going to need some stone bricks. Which, here we go. Let's see, I should have somewhere. Wooden post. You know what? You can stay here. And it's getting to be nighttime again. Alright, so back over here now. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a post down. Like that. Go ahead and like so. That way it has the arm coming out. I really should have grabbed a relay too. Dang it. Oh well. Really, I need to carry my toolbox with me. It would make things a little bit easier. I just wish it had more slots for the wiring. Because you need basically 3 slots per tier of wiring you do. And we've got 6 total. Because I need a slot for connectors, like this one here, you know, relays, and then the wire. That's just LV there. Medium voltage had the same thing, and then high voltage the same again. So, I guess I should just make a toolbox each for low, medium, and high voltage. Once I get a little better established, I'm going to switch everything over to medium voltage. Nothing else, and just, you know, future-proofing things a little bit. And if you place on the bottom side of that arm, by the way, it'll do that number, which is kind of cool looking. And, hey, everything's powered. Ignore the wire running through the middle of the squeezer. All right, and then there's that. So we can then grab our coke and run it over into here. I didn't see any point in actually, you know, grinding that coke up until we actually had power to the crusher. All right, and yes, I know you're very talkative. All right, there we go. There's actually 2 types of wire for the lower 2 tiers, I guess, of wiring. But I can put this stuff in here and at least not worry about that. And in you go. Because why not? And here we've got 2 more. Yeah, it takes like a minute, I think, per something like that. So it's not exactly the best. I was almost thinking about putting a doorway here. And it's turning this into like a shortcut backdoor kind of thing. And all right. So, oh, do have a little bit of copper there. I did go ahead and get some more mining done. Kind of shot myself in the foot though, because I had not emptied this out. And yeah, that really cuts your mining trip short whenever you forget to empty your inventory out. But stuff, I mean, look at this. I'm good on certain resources. I'm really good on some, actually. And then there's others where, yeah, need all the help in the world. I did go through, though, and made a few more bins. I got... Unfortunately, with the tier of bin I've got now, I've got too much dirt and netherrack to go into a bin. So, just a wee bit unfortunate there. Made myself some mutton wraps. These things are really cheap, actually. It's bread of some flavor. Sourdough comes from Pneumaticraft. How do you make that, then? Okay, sourdough, which is wheat flour around... yeast culture, which, here we go. That recipe's not showing up. Oh, there we go. That's why. Water plus mushroom equals yeast culture. Okay. I'm guessing it's 1 bucket of water equals 1 bucket of yeast culture, but who knows? All right, and I'm loading up on the name tags too. I mean, not horrible, but not as useful of a thing as, I would like. And yeah, basically that box is now full. So and I mean, like, put the books away, but yeah. Grab these out, and I can at least condense those down into block form. That's going to be going through the coke oven here soon. And I can probably move those over. So that did free up a few slots. What do you... Oh, I missed iron somehow, I guess. Oops. No, don't do that. Of course, now my little inventory over here is full. It's a struggle to balance everything. All right. Do I have... Okay, I've actually got a decent amount of the dried kelp, too. Awesome. We'll need that for belts here after a while. I'm not getting too involved into the whole belt thing quite yet. I want to get some more buildings down before I start running, excuse me, create machines everywhere. But I do plan on trying to use create belts for a decent amount of logistics. I mean, really, they're not really that horrible of a way of moving items around. Well, personally, I do prefer the immersive engineering belts, so they get to be a bit more expensive over long spans, though. All right, so that, and they changed how the belts work. Never really been fond of that, any change. It's not new. It's from anything past 112. The belts operate differently now. All right, so let's look at our quest book here. Yeah, so we're waiting on brass in the arc furnace. And so metal pressing, I mean, I could start to work on that. For the press, though, I need a heavy engineering block. Which, that's a good amount of steel by itself. So, don't think I have any. Maybe in here anyway. I have 2 steel mechanical components. Okay. And 4. There we go. So I need to turn these into steel sheet metal. Now what else? Oh, I need 4 of those? Oh, so I need a blueprint for crafting components. Okay. And then I'm going to need 4 more steel. It's a never-ending process here, and 2 copper. I'm also going to need electrum, actually. Let's grab 8 each, I guess, of gold and silver. No, wait. Yeah, it is electrum in the middle of this. Okay, arc furnace. Alloy kiln's not showing up, though. Induction smelter, so probably... Okay. It's not so bad. I just have to go run through the crusher real quick. Too bad the alloy. Well, it's probably because. Well, no. Electrum is in Harmonious Engineering. Why does that not work then? Alright, also I'm having internet issues, so this episode is honestly probably going to be at least a day late. I have no idea what's going on. Basically, my internet speeds are worse than dial-up at this point. Yeah, I can't even log into the skin server. I mean, I'm Steve again. So, and I've been trying to diagnose the entire, like mechanism things are not supposed to show up here. You know, like all of this stuff. I checked the cube.js files. Everything in here is entered correctly. It should not be showing up, and I have no idea why it is. Well, that's probably... Although, turn that off. I don't need that. Okay. All right, so that puts it back to standard like JEI, but I'm not really seeing... let's see. Show hide. I don't know why it's not... Okay, yeah, no, we'll stick with default. Dang it, it took me back to the top. Dark theme. Okay. But... yeah, I'm not seeing anything here why it wouldn't... Or it's stuff showing up when it's not supposed to. Like I said, the cube.js files, I mean, I went ahead and... Well, I can't... Internet issues, I can't really... Yeah. Reinstall a hack right now because the download keeps timing out. It's one of those highly annoying things. And there we go. So U plus U plus 2 more of those. And it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to do a lot of that here soon as well. Arc furnaces. There's going to be a lot of sheet metal. So I probably should think about getting the windmill hook back up, which I finally tore that one down. It wasn't doing anything, so there we go. I can just do this plus that to get electron blend. And hello, spiders. Furnace. Now, if I was to come over to the blueprints yet again, arc furnace electrodes, sure. Do we have a super special one of those? No, we only have the specialized projectiles. Super special blueprints. Ah, damn it, the spiders found me. But, boom. First graphite electrode, finally. All right. So yeah, I think we're good now. The other one didn't seem to be close enough to aggro. All right. And, yeah, more coke. There's always more coke. That's there. We'll do that, and then that. And I might as well just keep those in my inventory for now. And boom. All right. Actually, we should have... Yeah, there's enough electrum done to make this thing. There we go. And then we got that wonderful electrum. I need a piston, which that should be pretty easy. Go. 3. Need a redstone and an iron. Come into here. I need one of you, and you can have those now. And I just need 2 scaffolding, and then I need some conveyors, which in here. 2, 3. Need a redstone, and then 2 more iron. Hey, there we go. Man, night keeps coming quickly, doesn't it? All right, so let's get this thing set up here. And we'll go here, there. Engineering block. Freaking pistons, man. Thing is, older versions of engineering, actually, you could rotate the piston in all 6 directions. No, you can't, and I would really like to know why. Especially if you're going to have pistons be directional dependent whenever you go to... I left my hammer, dang it. When you go to assemble a multi-block machine. All right, and... All right, I need that. Thank you. And then I'm going to need a few more steel plates to make the press molds with, and... Hey, there we go, though. There's that. We'll get powered. And some levels. Okay. Right. So I could go ahead and go for one of these now. Honestly, the drill seems about the most useful, but I don't have a way of powering the drill, so it's going to have to wait. It runs off of biodiesel, so yeah. Unfortunately, that's not something I have access to at this point. All right, and you are... Yeah, you're basically full. So I need at least 1 steel plate. And then we'll need 3 paper and 3 lapis. That turn those into blue dye. And I have a feeling that I'm going to put this together wrong. Yeah, I probably did. No, okay. Oh, it's an iron plate, not a steel plate? Okay, well, it's a little bit better, I guess. Teach me not to look up recipes, though, won't it? Here we go. And then just move you to there for now. 3 steel plates and engineer's wire cutters per go. So let's go ahead and just get, well, 2 more steel now. That's compressed iron. And those. And this should actually be the last plates that I have to make here. It's good because it does kind of chew through your hunger a little bit. Boom, boom. Plate mold. Okay. Let's go ahead then and grab 6 more. And let's go make use of our metal press. All right. And there we go. Now I can take these back in, make more molds, grab probably a wooden storage crate, and keep the presses over the press molds next to my press. And at least we'll have that going for us. There's that. So I need that and that. Wires and gears for now. The rod I'm not too worried about. That's more useful for automation purposes. There's the packing and unpacking molds, and then there is the bullet casing mold, which, I mean, they're good and all, but I don't really need those right now. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. How are we doing on the coke over here? There's some more. Okay. I should probably do something about my cactus farming. I don't really need cactus a lot right now, so probably just put it away and then set up a close farm later on. But there you go. You know, I'm just going to put you right here for now. Those can go into there. And, well, there's two more anyway. The thing is kind of loud sitting right next to it, isn't it? Let's put it down to about a third. Oh yeah, much better. I mean, it's enough I can hear it running, but not enough that I can't hear myself think when I'm next to it. Yeah, kind of thought so. All right, and I have not touched my farm in a while. Should probably do something about that. All right, so let's go ahead and get these put away. I just need to remember not to use those all up. So, oh, you go in with ammo. Thank you. Don't really feel like wasting the coal. I mean, it's charcoal, right? It's not a problem to get, but I don't know, it just feels like a waste if I was to cook up just 2 hop graphite dust. You know what I could do? We have a lot of bamboo, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. There we go. Of course, it takes 4 bamboo to cook one thing, but bamboo's pretty easy to get my hands on as well. Especially, I mean, I could do a cloche, but that seems like a moot point. And some of the photogenic insulator. That seems weird. It's showing, yeah. My recipes are all goofed up, but I don't have the capability right now to re-download all the files. So, dang it. It's annoying. And of course, my internet service provider is literally the only game in town. So they have basically no, I don't say interest, but no pressure to get it working properly in a quick manner. Which, you know, is kind of sort of annoying when you get down to it. So I just need, I think, what, 2 more hop graphite? I'll say that really shouldn't take all that long. All right. Because I have how many in here? I have 1, yeah. So cooking that one up, and then there's just 2 more, which is almost there. And then this coal here is going to be teamed up with a stack of iron from over here into our blast furnace. Almost wonder if I shouldn't get a tree farm up and going. Well, once I get brass, it'll be a lot easier. get a create tree farm running, and then just do a ton of charcoal instead of coal coke for that. It'd be quicker to smelt up charcoal with create than it would be to run the coke oven. Actually, now create doesn't really have a way of doing it, does it? Okay, there's the regular furnace recipes. But, yeah. Huh. That is just odd. Figured that create would have a way of, smelting it with the lava, probably. Lava or the smoking recipes, although smoking wouldn't make as much sense. All right. So there's another mod I wanted to take a peek at. And that is, we have Torchmaster in the pack. We have the Dread Lamp, and we have the Mega Torch. We do not have the Feral Flare Lantern, though. So yeah, that needs an infused diamond, and the recipe for that's still not showing up either. So yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just that it's a Cube.js bug is what it is. All right. That should be the last of the hop graphite. And yeah, I just actually had a wandering trader spawn in who was angry, which is weird. I tried talking to him. He shook his head, got the little like thundercloud lightning bolt thing over his head, and then the llamas attacked me. So yeah, we've got more hide now. I do not brook insolence in my house. So, and that would be our third electrode. And now we're probably done with that blueprint forever now. Maybe not. It depends on how I want to set things up in the future. All right, but in you go. I'm gonna have to go chop some wood down here soon. I do have a decent amount of oak still. Got a little bit of jungle log still. Got some spruce. But I've been basically using up my birch. Because, well, I don't really care for how birch looks for building and whatnot. So, yeah. I should just go ahead, though, now that this is pretty much empty, and go hit up a forest somewhere close by. Maybe probably that one here, and just clear cut it. And just stock up on wood for a while. At least until I get my my everything together. Right, did I get the... I did get that in there. So tell you what, let me go ahead and grab this and that. And that'll do half a stack of stuff. Yeah. Half a stack of steel. Which, granted, it's not much, but it'll be a start. And dude, you are just not in a good place. Go away. Sometimes he has no problems finding the bed up here, and other times he just can't find it at all. Go. Probably get like create shoot up there instead. It would match up to the top of the blast furnace a little bit better. So. All right, and this should really go in the tool slot, but apparently not. Oh, I pull these out and put them away. There we go. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. We got a squeezer built, we got a metal press, and we've got our graphite electrodes done. So now we're just waiting on steel. And once I get probably another stack and a half of steel made up, we'll be able to do the arc furnace and start working on brass. And then after that, smart thing to do would probably be to get some decent power gen going to run the arc furnace, because they take a pretty decent amount of power. See what it actually says in the book here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, talks about the graphite electrodes. It can take up to 4096, I think, per connector, and it's got 3 connection points in the back. So, yeah, it can take up to 12,000 RF a tick, and I think I'm producing somewhere in the neighborhood like maybe 120-ish, 140, 50 if I'm lucky. So nowhere near enough, right? It's just nowhere near enough. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until the next one, signing out. Have fun.